so great to see you.
Yeah.
And I did speak with Raymond, and she was supposed to be here, so where the hell is she?
She decided she was going to take the company jet.
So what?
Yeah. I flew commercial, and she's out here on the jet.
Oh, she's jet setting, is she?
Mm-hmm.
You do realize that Uncle Barron's the only one that can authorize anyone taking a jet.
Oh, no.
What's he doing, coddling his little granddaughter these days?
We clearly need you back in Easton.
Well, I'll be to be there soon.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm posting something at the Easton Art Gallery. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And you should come. It's a bunch of young artists, they're gonna mingle, they're gonna show off their art, and it's a beautiful exhibit called Visionary, and it's all African art.
That's so cool.
It's breathtaking.
I wish I could go, but honestly, the office is such a madhouse, I'm not gonna be able to step away.
What? You can't step away one night?
It's miserable down there.
I'm sorry, but you need to take care of your mind and spirit, alright?
Look at you sounding like Earth Mother. It must be all those spa treatments.
No, I'm serious. You have such a beautiful bright light about you. I would hate to see it dimmed by those Hamptonites.
You know I'm not gonna let that happen.
You better not. And if you need someone to fight them, you know who to call.
I promise you, they're not that bad. Well, at least Marcus. He's actually a nice guy. I mean, he's a big dog, but he's a nice guy.
Sorry, nice is a strong word.
I'm serious. He confided in me a lot of different personal things. I got to see a different side of him.
I'm not buying it.
Come on, I'm not stupid if that's what you're implying.
Of course not. I'm not implying that you're stupid. You're very intelligent. It's just that you have to realize that men with power, they flip like coins. You never know what side's gonna come up.
You should have seen how vulnerable he was. Men like that, men in general, they don't show women that side of them. They protect their hearts as hard as we do.
No, they protect their pockets, all right? And the few men that are out there that have beating hearts, by the time they realize it, it's too late.
I mean, he was just confiding in me because his dad is sick or something.
Donald? What's wrong with him?
I shouldn't have said anything. I don't know.
That's weird.
Oh, hi. I don't believe we met. I'm Raven.
Hello, I'm Chloe.
Nice to meet you. It's kind of hard meeting everybody and remembering what they do and who they are.
I know, right? Well, I'm Chloe Richards. I'm one of the executive assistants here, but I usually work with Marcus Hampton, so.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we'll be doing a lot of work together. I work for my grandfather. I'm his assistant.
Oh, and who is that?
Baron?
Oh, so you're a Davenport.
Yeah, I am. Phallon's my mom.
That makes you Julian's sister.
Mm-hmm. Twin sister, if you can believe it. Do you know him?
I know him, and I'm sorry I ever did because he's a lying cheater, a manipulator.
Whoa. What did he do to you?
I'm sorry, we used to date, and he took advantage of me.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I get it. I mean, men can bring the worst out of you, especially when they've done you wrong, but he is still my brother.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know what came over me.
Don't worry about it. It's all right. I mean, I get it. It's cool. You apologize.
Well, I have to get back to work, but it was nice meeting you.
I'm sorry. Actually, I came up here to use this room. I'm about to have a boardroom meeting.
Oh.
That's okay?
Yeah. I'll just finish my work elsewhere.
Thank you. I'm really sorry about it.
I shouldn't have said anything.
It's all right. What do you have, like another skiing accident? He had one a couple of years ago at his Austrian resort. He's like laid up for a couple of months with a broken leg.
No, I don't think it's something like that. He's been really sick and only the family knows what's going on.
That's all you know?
Yeah, apparently it's really hush-hush.
Well, I don't do this very often, but maybe I'll say a little prayer for him tonight.
I'm serious. I think Marcus is really worried. He's gonna be crushed if anything happens to his father.
Well, all you can do is just support him as a colleague, all right? You know what? I'm really hungry. Let's just eat. I don't know when Raven's gonna get here.
Yeah, because that commercial food was not cut. On you, that's all.
I know.
Man. That was exactly what I needed to get my day started.
Well, I'm glad I can be of service.
Yeah, me too. And I hope that today will be a new start. Not only for me, but for Davenport Industries as well.
That sounds surprisingly optimistic. I feel rejuvenated myself. I should probably get going. I have a conference meeting to attend.
All right. Hey, do you remember when we first had sex?
How can I forget? You completely caught me off guard.
Yeah, that might be the case, but I remember you saying that you wanted to leave your mark. That really resonated with me.
I'm glad. It seems as though we both have something to prove. Living in the shadows of Baron.
But I wasn't there by choice. I was hired to be his protection.
You're right. But for me, it's more about contributing to my family's legacy. The only way that I know how. It's the only way I was taught to. See, I've worked hard to the point to where I am now. And now that the CEO position is right there for the grabbing, I
get it. But I'm positive that by aligning with WinCorp and solidifying this deal, that position will be yours.
Yeah, but the deal's already facing opposition.
I am not afraid of opposition. In fact, I welcome it. I'm confident that the presentation I prepared, it'll supersede any notions of doubt.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I need to head over to Davenport to make sure that everything goes as planned. I wouldn't want faulty equipment being the reason that things don't go properly.
Well, you're right about that. Sabotage is still alive and well in business.
Tell me about it.
Hey, good luck.
I don't need luck. But thank you for this morning. Let me get out of here.
Hello?
Jules!
Oh, stop calling me that. And why? Out of all places would you have us meet here? Huh? You know I can't be seen by anyone in the family.
First of all, I'm the older one, so I can call you whatever I like. Besides, the family's in DC at a conference. And if you were to be seen in the building, it was told to contact Baron, and the only way that's done is through me.
I don't want you involved with all that I have going on. Plus, don't you have your own issues?
Well, I'm dealing with my issues because I got help. Now it's time for me to help you.
Oh, just stop, Raven. You can't help me. I really fucked up. Now, if you can just loan me the money, I can get back out of town as soon as possible.
Mom said you were full of pride, but damn.
You're calling her mom now.
No, not really, but I am referring to her as our mother because that's what she is.
Yeah, I know, but...
There are no buts. Listen, we gotta stick together like family.
The family I'm supposed to be hiding from?
I know. Look, I promise I could fix all of this.
Yeah.
All of it. But
Yeah.
you gotta trust me.
Okay. I don't know about that. I don't even know if I want this to be fixed. Alright, I kind of like being alone. And most importantly, forced to deal with my decisions.
Jules, the shit that you did was completely fucked up. But I've done wrong things too. And you had your reasons, and I get it. Alright?
Yeah.
But it's bigger than the situation. And I'm here to help you fix it.
What's going on?
Listen, it took me a really long time to have a family. And even longer to realize that I need one.
No. What has happened?
What do you mean?
All this peaceful shit and talks of unity? What's going on?
Let's just say Phallon is in a really complicated situation right now. The three of us really need to stick together. Understand?
No. You don't understand what I've been forced to deal with all my life. My father, our father, lied to me. While I thought he was teaching me survival tactics, he was spoon-feeding me hate every single day. I was taught to hate our family since the day I could speak.
Listen, I know it's hard to walk hand in hand with the same hatred and resentment that's eating you up alive, but you just gotta take it and move on. Let go.
It's easier said than done, but I get it.
See? Now is that so hard? Damn. I thought I was a troublemaker, but you? Anytime your name is mentioned, people are seeing red.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, for example, this chick that I met up here earlier, and she said you were doing her dirty. I don't know what it is about her, but she just rubs me the wrong way. It's like she's sweet on the outside and cold on the inside.
Really? In the office? What does she look like?
What does she look like? Really, Julian? Her name's Chloe. And I take it you know exactly who I'm talking about. Whatever. Look, I have to go to Georgia for a little bit, and I need you to lay as low and quiet as possible in the hotel until I get back.
Okay.
All right?
Sure. Yeah. Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Have you eaten today?
No, I'm hungry.
Huh?
Yeah, let's go.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You don't even work here.
Stay in your place, young lady. I'm here for a meeting. Now, Julian, I asked you, what are you doing here?
He does not need to answer you.
It's okay. I'll take care of this.
All right. I'll go to the restroom, and he better be gone when I get back.
Understood.
You can imagine my surprise when I found out that you left the safe house I put you in. And even more, that you would have the audacity to come into this town and not tell me.
Well, I had to come back. I was low on funds, and my sister decided to help me.
You were fine where I had you. In fact, you had everything you needed there.
No, listen. Because I understand my mother asked you to protect me from Baron after what happened. But honestly, I'm tired of hiding. And I'm ready to deal with the consequences.
You ready to deal with the consequences? Do you know who you sound like?
Who?
Your mother. Always thinking you know everything. And then the moment that shit hits the fan, the first thing you do is either turn to me or to your grandfather Baron for help.
Okay. Listen, Winston. I really appreciate everything you've done for me these past several months. Yeah, but I can handle this on my own.
I can't protect you from your grandfather if he gets his hands on you. He has the kind of resources that I'll never have access to, and I need you to understand that when you make these decisions.
I do, and yet I still have something on him that can end everything.
Yeah, you keep saying that. You keep saying it. Yet you never tell me what that something is. Listen, if what you know is as big of a secret as you say it is, you're even more of a liability than I thought you were to him.
I'm back to fix everything I caused, so I'm ready to deal with the consequences. Thank you.
Listen, we need to talk. Yeah, it's serious. I'll call you back. All right, give me 5 minutes.
Where's my brother, and why are you still here? You were supposed to be gone by now.
What can I do for you, Miss Davenport?
What can you do for me? You can leave, and leave my brother alone as well. Whatever you and Phallon got going on, keep it over there. I got him, okay?
Got it.
Good.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Miss Davenport?
You can excuse yourself out of this room.
Okay, Miss Davenport, you have a great day.
Chloe.
Don't touch me. What the hell are you doing here?
I came here to see you.
For what? I don't want to see you or talk to you.
Please, just lower your voice.
You know, it's so strange. I just mentioned you to your sister and now you're here?
God, please just give me a chance.
Don't tell me what to do. You need to leave.
Well, I've been thinking about the night that I got shot.
I'm so sorry. My prayers weren't answered. You would have been better off dead.
That's not cool, Chloe. Come on, but I understand why you feel that way. And I remember you smiling over me the night I got shot, and it's been haunting me ever since. Knowing that can make a person like you happy over that.
After what you did to me, was I supposed to be crying? No, I wanted you to die and rot in hell.
God, I made a mistake. Okay, I didn't mean to hurt you. I just came back to let you know I changed.
I don't care. People like you don't change. I'm not interested in anything you have to say.
No, but I can tell that you're still angry. No, I came to tell you that I'm sorry.
I don't want your apology. Now, Julian, you need to leave before I call security.
You don't have to do this. Okay, I never told anyone Kat was your mother. That should show you that I'm not.
Is that supposed to be a threat? Because if it is, you can shout it out from the rooftops. I don't want you to ever think that you can hold something over my head.
I'm not as bad as you think.
You're right. You're worse. Now leave. We have a problem.
Raven, I'm really gonna have to get you a key.
Hello.
Hello, my ass. Do you have any idea how much I worried about you?
Well, as you can see, I'm okay.
Yes, I can see that you're okay, but that was stupid what you did. Why would you leave from where he had you? The only reason why I had Winston help you is because he knows how my family operates.
All right, well, as you can see, I'm fine because I can take care of myself.
My father has had people looking for you for months. And the only reason why he let up is because he's out of the country. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, well, that just means he's a coward. Having his flunkies do it and not himself.
Listen, Julian, I'm not trying to argue with you. But when my father set his sights on someone, he is relentless in his revenge.
All right, I understand. But I'm back now. So whatever happens, I'm ready to deal with it. I was raised a man, not a punk. Okay, can we just sit down?
Oh, you gonna offer me a seat in my place?
Yeah.
Go figure. My place.
I wanted to talk to you about something. And I can't give you a lot of details, so I'm just going to need you to trust me and give me advice. All right. I need to know more about Phallon. How do I put this? I know something about her, and what I know could really hurt someone else that I really care about, but I don't want to say anything.
All right, I'm going to have to ask you a question then. Who are we talking about as far as getting hurt? Jabril.
I can't tell you what it is because I want to be able to talk to him first if I'm going to talk to him, but I wanted to know about Phallon. You know, I want to understand her a little bit before I make a decision.
Well, you've piqued my interest because you know how much I love Jabril. What do you want to know about Phallon? I mean...
Why is she like this?
In what respect? Like, with what? Money, men, Friends? What are you talking about?
I don't know if I should say men or attention or power, and I feel like they all have something to do with each other. And I'm just wondering what happened to her. Like what would make somebody the way that she is?
Well, a lot of things happened to Phallon, and one of the things that is an issue with Phallon is her relationship with men has a lot to do with the fact that Baron really wasn't around when she was growing up as a little girl. She just didn't get the kind of attention that she needed from her father. And so she was very precocious, and she would get attention any way she could from men. And the rest is kind of history. I don't know if that answers your question.
It kind of does, but doesn't make up for the things that she does. You know, and it's angering because I love Jabril.
Hello, hi guys.
Hey, Raven.
Well, look who finally showed up.
I really missed you. I mean, you look a little dingy. And I don't know when the last time you cut your hair.
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. It's bad. But I was really upset with Winston because he wouldn't tell me how or where you were.
Well, actually, he treated me good. Really good.
Did he? I bet.
Wow. I actually missed that sarcastic mouth of yours, lady.
Well, at least you missed something about me.
Are you okay? Something seems different.
Well, a lot has changed since the last time we saw each other. Too much.
Well, I'm back now. So, tell me.
Where do I begin?
Hello. So you finally made it, huh?
Yeah, it took a while. I had to handle some business.
On the jet. How is it that the commercial flight got here before yours did?
Things to do in the air, I'm not sure.
Oh,
What are you guys talking about?
This, that, and the other. Maybe your mother.
Why? She's not here.
Well, that's why we're talking about her.
You're right. Speaking of mothers, I'm gonna go ahead and go see mine now.
Wait a minute. Because both of you are here, I'd like to actually talk to you guys about something.
Oh, this sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well, as you know, my brother has been missing, but he's back.
Julian's back?
And, you guys, he's in like a whole lot of trouble. And I just want to help him.
All right, and how do you plan on doing that?
Not sure yet, but I mean, with your help, I'm sure.
We don't want to help. No.
I'm not getting involved in this. Your grandfather is ruthless. When somebody betrays him, forget it. Forget it. There is no coming back. And if I get involved, he's gonna screw with me. I mean, I can't help him at this point.
And I won't.
I have enough problems.
True. Don't you think that we can work through all of our problems as a family if we just get along? I mean, everybody's made mistakes. I've made mistakes. You've made mistakes.
I have not made mistakes.
Well, I made a few, but I don't want to make any more. It sounds like a mistake to get involved with this.
We just really need to help him. We could do better if we grow better as a family.
He's manipulating you. I don't even have to know what's going on to know that he's manipulating you. I'm sorry, that's your brother, but he's no good.
You know what? I'm going to have to agree with Alloura.
Only your sister knows. And I haven't really made any decisions yet because I don't really know what I want to do right now. And you can't tell anyone. I don't...
Just spit it out.
I just recently found out that I was pregnant.
What? Wait, aren't you a little too old?
You know, you and your sister have a lot of nerve. Speaking of, she and I are doing great. And, no, I'm not too old. I'm actually very fertile, which I didn't think I was because I was told after giving birth to you and your sister that I couldn't have any more children.
Well, did they also forget to tell you about using protection? Who's the father? Do you even know who the father is?
I should slap you for asking me a question like that.
Why? Because I'm right?
No, because I'm your mother. What goes on in the privacy of my bedroom is none of your business. But I have to get you somewhere safe. until we can figure out what me and you are going to do.
No, I'm not doing that.
Do you have any idea who Baron and Jabril is? They have people and connections in places that you would never suspect. They don't care that you're blood. As a matter of fact, that makes it worse.
All right, but what if I just talk to Baron? Like I told you before, I have a bomb waiting.
You wouldn't even be able to set this bomb off. And like I told you before, I don't even really want to know what it is.
I don't care, because it's a risk I'm willing to take. All right, I'm the one who started this mess, so I'll be the one who cleans it up.
Julian, I have to take the blame for this.
What are you talking about?
Julian's just out here trying to make you look stupid, Raven. He's not like you. And you've changed. We've welcomed you into this family because of how you've changed. And he's going to take advantage of that. But you need to understand that you're not cut from the same cloth as him.
We're not cut from the same cloth. I'm not cut from the same cloth as y'all. And it's all your fault.
My fault.
You're the one that gave us away when we were babies. I mean, look, the boy is in trouble, okay? I was in trouble. You didn't help much. I mean, you got me in more trouble. But the difference is that I can help him. And you guys can help me help him.
Listen, Julian has one purpose and one purpose alone: to take down the Davenports. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to let that happen. It's just not going to happen.
He's just as conniving as Phallon.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, how was your mother? She looked terrible the last time I saw her.
She's fine.
She's sick or something.
Phallon got her own shit going on. I'm sure she's okay, all right? She's probably just stressed out or over this whole family.
Why do you think she's sick? What happened? Is she sick? Raven.
People catch colds all the time. She could be stressed out. Who knows? It's Phallon. Probably looking for attention. Who knows? All I know is that I'm here to try to help my brother. Please?
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Me either.
Julian, there's something else that I need to tell you.
What is it?
Lawrence Hampton and I were working together to devise a plan to get me back as CEO.
Okay, so what does that have to do with me? I'm the one who approached him in the first place.
Julian, it was already orchestrated.
What? So you're trying to tell me that you and him were working together?
I was doing every and anything that I needed to do to get this company back so that you and your sister can have a legacy here. With your ungrateful asses.
Now wait a second. Were you two fucking...
Oh, you're gonna watch your mouth in my house.
Yeah, wow. And you actually tried to reprimand me, knowing damn well you set me up. And then giving me all this shit about betraying our fucking family.
Julian.
You're such a hypocrite.
When you came back into the mix, things were crazy. I had no idea that they would have this much control. Okay, I had no idea that you were gonna go and try to make a deal with Lawrence behind my back and he wouldn't come talk to me about it. The nerve of him with his corny ass.
And here you are still trying to blame me and everyone else for something you just admitted to setting up. You know, every time I try to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Julian.
I mean, every time. Here you are, you just proved me right. Hey, was Lawrence the father of your baby too?
Now that's complicated.
Nope. Wow, congratulations on your Hampton bastard.
Julian!
Listen, Raven. Julian is my grandson, but I'm not sure about him. There's only one thing I am sure of: getting this company back under the control of Davenport. That's all that matters at this point. Ever since the Hamptons came in, that's just not going to work.
Is that really all that matters, Tessa?
Yes.
Consistently, the company, not the family. It's always about the company.
Once the company is back in our control, the family is all going to fall into place. You have to understand that.
So the family relies on the company.
Yes. That's just the way it works.
Instead of family relying on family, because clearly that doesn't work out.
No, that doesn't work out. Remember, money is power. And unhappiness.
So all that means is we're just going to keep working on getting more money. How do you plan on doing that?
We got to get rid of these Hamptons. They're just messing everything up. And as of today, I just realized that I have just the thing that's going to get rid of them. See, a little birdie dropped a little bit of information on my lap.
I'm the only person you saw today, Tessa.
Hey, why did you want to meet me here? Is this about the presentation?
No. I have information regarding other matters. Julian has resurfaced. Yeah.
What? How is he still able to walk around? Wait. Do you have something to do with his disappearance?
I don't answer to you, or anyone in your family for that matter. And secondly, none of this is of your concern.
If that was truly the case, then you wouldn't even be telling me this. Where is he?
I would advise you, Chadwick, to lower your tone and gain some composure, because you're acting highly erratic right now. Now, I will be speaking to Phallon very soon, and I have already spoken to Raven, who has assured me that she will do whatever is necessary to make sure the situation is rectified.
Fuck Raven, fuck Tessa, fuck everybody, all right? They have no idea of the true extent to which he has done. He almost crippled this company financially.
Lower your goddamn tone.
All right, then tell me where he is so I can finish the job that no one else could.
You do realize that if something were to happen to him at this point, it would have an adverse effect on both you and your aspirations, Chadwick. Baron is clearly keeping him safe for a reason.
Baron is an old man, who went abroad to lick his own wounds because he was too ashamed to face the shame and embarrassment. I'm sure you're familiar with that narrative.
Julian!
Unbelievable.
Turn around! Turn around! Listen, I admit that I made a lot of mistakes.
You think?
And I plan to fix all of them. But you, your sister, this pregnancy, Wincourt, I am losing my mind here. I'm going crazy. And I need you by my side, not against me.
Okay. So, I'm sorry. Seriously, I mean it, I'm sorry. And I'm here to fix things that I screwed up, and you have to fix yours.
And I plan to. And just for the record, this is not Lawrence's baby.
Thank God.
But I need you to keep that between you and I. You can't tell Raven.
Why?
Because Raven is working with your grandfather and she's already holding on to secrets. Let her hold on to the secrets that she's holding on to. We don't need to involve her.
Okay.
You promise?
Promise.
No, I really need you to promise.
I promise. I got your back this time. Okay?
Thank God I got somebody.
You better watch how you speak to me, Mr. Quinn. I would hate to see you leave this world over something that could have been avoided. You know what? I blame myself for ever letting you think that we could be a thing. You are the most pathetic excuse for a man that I have ever had the misfortune of dealing with. This, between you and I, is officially over.
All right. It's not over until I say we're over. I'll make sure the day that you met me is the day that you regret.
I'm sorry. Did you say something? I would advise you to pull yourself together. Dust yourself off before you step back out into the world. Good day, Chadwick.
I'm here. What?
So nice of you to join me. Have a seat.
No, I'll stand.
That's fine too. Have you spoken to your son?
Have you spoken to Ashton? I mean, have you gone to visit the grave site lately? What do you want?
You want to do this today? Because we can.
You know what, Winston? No thanks to you, but yes, I have spoken to my son.
Really?
I seen my son. I was able to hug my son and let him know how much I've missed him.
How sweet.
Yeah, how sweet.
Well, even though you speak so confidently.
I am confident.
You're confident. You do realize you hired me years ago, right? Because I had a specific gift that you didn't.
That you no longer possess.
Apparently I do. Julian is still in grave danger, Phallon. And if you care about your son as much as you say you do, I would advise you to tell him to go back into hiding.
What do you mean, if I care about my son as much as I
you
say
listening?
I do? Maybe if your mother would have cared about you as much as I care about my children, you would have turned out a lot better. Don't you ever question the love I have for my children.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you something. You bite your tongue when you speak my mother's name.
Oh, really?
That's a topic that we stay off of.
But don't question my loyalty or my love for my children. Never.
Fair enough. Now listen. When I spent time with your child, we developed quite a rapport. Honestly, I began to care about him. He's intelligent, capable, motivated, ambitious. The only thing is he has the stubbornness that his mother has. What is so funny?
You tried to fuck my son, didn't you? I know you tried to have him. Because you gotta have some part of me near you. Something with the Davenport name.
You narcissistic
Don't you lie.
bitch. Narcissism. Just complete narcissism. Are you kidding me? Let me explain something to you, Phallon. I want you to make this extremely clear in your thick skull. I might hate your guts at this point. But I would never do some shit like that based off of the history we have.
You sure about
And
that?
I'm offended that you would even think something like that. Have I ever in history done it? Seriously?
I just can't put nothing past you and nobody else now. I'm sorry.
You know what? Here's the good thing. You don't have to. You don't need to trust me. At the end of the day, we're not friends. It doesn't matter whether we trust each other.
Winston, what happened to us? I mean, you were my best friend. I told you everything about me. I trusted you more than I trusted anybody in the world. And I can't lie. I do miss you. Winston, what happened to us?
You?
Winston, I'm pregnant.
You're what?
I'm pregnant.
Who do you owe money? What bad deal did you have that you now need me to come and fix? What is it? Why are you trying to manipulate me? What are you doing right here? What is this?
I'm not trying anything.
You're pregnant.
Yes, and I'm scared. And the worst part about it is I don't know what to do.
Who's the father? Excuse me? Phallon Davenport doesn't know who the father of her child is? How? Listen, I'm sorry. I'm being insensitive. Phallon. These aren't the best times, okay? I still have some things that I feel in many ways. But based off of our history, the last thing that I would do is allow you to go through this by yourself. If you need help with your child, I'm there for you. Don't make any rash decisions. I'm sorry.
Can I help you?
Yeah, Chloe was supposed to be meeting with me early this morning to make some copies for me, and she's still not here. Maybe you could help me. If you could get 30 of these over to me by 9 o'clock, that would be excellent.
Well, Chloe's my assistant, and I gave her the day off.
I see.
But maybe I can help you. It's Winston, right?
Yeah. Have we met?
No, but I'm very familiar with your work. The Davenports. I'm Ian Schuyler. Maybe you've heard of me?
I don't believe I have.
Well, I'm definitely responsible for a lot around here.
Okay. It's interesting that I wouldn't know your name.
Well, it surprises me just as much. Tell me something. How does a guy like you go from working for the Davenports to owning his own company?
Hard work.
Well, a lot of people here in the office gossip about you. Not me, though. I mind my business.
My position requires a certain level of senior experience.
And what would that be?
Ian, you ask a lot of questions.
Well, I want to learn from the best. And you are one of the best. Maybe we could help each other.
You think so?
You know so. I'll tell you what. Let's meet for lunch later, and we can go over some of my ideas.
You are very forward.
Only when I want something.
Professionally?
Of course. What else would you be referring to? I'll tell you what. Here's my number. Can I have yours?
No. But I will be in touch with you.
I'll do you a favor.
Thank you. In conclusion, I would like to add that the forecasted quarterly results will be of great benefit to everyone once the deal is closed.
So you're saying that these results are a sure thing if approved?
Absolutely.
I'm just curious to know why the investors are so concerned with the board approval before moving forward.
Wincorp being in partnership with Davenport was a part of the initial negotiations.
That's when Phallon was involved, correct?
That is correct.
May I ask why Phallon is no longer involved?
Sure you may. Because we made a joint decision that I would take the lead on this project.
Okay. Look, I have to admit that this presentation was excellent.
Thank you.
However, at this time, those expenditures are not something we can afford.
I've just stated that once we sign off, our profits will increase exponentially.
I have to agree with Alloura.
Thank you.
There is a degree of uncertainty involved with this deal. I'm not comfortable with it.
I would think someone like you would understand. Hampton Holdings and Davenport Industries were built off of risk.
I don't know what you believe you know about my family in regards to our business, but I assure you I was taught that where there is smoke, there is fire, even when it's potentially lucrative.
I don't speculate on fact. However, what are you insinuating? My projections are correct.
Winston, I appreciate the time and effort you put into this, but at this moment I'm gonna have to decline. And with my recommendation and that of Alloura's, I'm sure the board will follow suit.
I see. Lawrence, could I have a word with you? Alone?
I give it to you. Carry on.
Okay. With me not being included, for whatever reason that is, I hope that the recommendation does not change.
My mind doesn't change once it's made up. I'm going to give him the time.
Good day.
Lawrence, I appreciate you for giving me a second of your time.
Usually I'd have you make an appointment with my assistant, but why not?
This should be quick.
Do you remember back in the days when you'd run errands for Baron? The good old days?
I have an opportunity for you.
Which is?
15% of Wincorp in exchange for your help in making me the sole owner.
I wasn't aware Phallon was stepping down.
Oh, she's not.
You see that? It's always the people closest to you who paint that target on your back.
Not quite. You see, I know what's best for Bob. And Wincorp has become a bit of a burden.
If that's what helps you sleep at night.
I sleep fine.
Let me ask you a question. If you're planning on double-crossing Phallon, why would I do business with you?
Because you, my friend, are thirsty for power. And not the inherited kind from Donald. Consider this, and you will have a stake in not one, not two, but 3 companies. You'll be the first in your family.
How do I know you're not setting me up?
Why would I do something like that? I am offering you the chance to stand on the right side of history. Make a name for yourself and make your father proud. Consider it.
Where's Chloe? I needed her report 2 days ago. Does anybody around here know how to do their job?
Well, hello, Laura. How are you today?
I'm pissed. That's how I'm doing. I am sick and tired of men around here dismissing women as if we're not their equals. Unless, of course, there's some kind of motive involved.
Yeah, girl, I know what you mean.
Sorry. I forgot you're a man, too.
Well, I don't know how. I may be a little meticulous about my fashion and a little anal, but I'm definitely still a man as well.
I'm sorry. I'm just very frustrated, and I'm tired.
Does this have anything to do with the board meeting that took place earlier today?
Yeah. But I can't say anything more than that.
Well, no, I don't want to know, but I can only imagine. Listen, I know men with power and how they take advantage and treat you like a peon or a servant. Don't let them. Speak your mind.
You know what? You're right. I think I will.
Good. Now, I have a lunch date.
Oh. Okay. Listen, I appreciate your advice, but don't ever dismiss me again. Okay, boo-boo? You tell Chloe I need her.
Silly girl.
What did Winston want?
Excuse you?
I just want to know what was so confidential that I could not be present for the conversation.
Are you usually this nosy?
I wouldn't call it nosy, I would call it concern. You and I both agreed that the Wincorp deal was problematic.
Listen. I guarantee you that my position has not changed. Okay? Winston came to offer me a proposition, and I declined. I don't operate that way.
It's good to know. I hope it stays that way for as long as you're involved here.
I like you, Alloura.
Oh, you do?
I do.
See, I couldn't tell because you and your whole family have been extremely condescending to me and all the women of Davenport since you've entered our doors.
Forgive me, but I believe that you're the most pragmatic and business savvy of the whole family.
That's rich.
Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment.
Is that what you think is happening here?
I do.
I need you to understand something. I can either be one of your best partners or your worst enemies. Do not underestimate me.
You keep your head up. I'll be in contact with you in regards to the North Carolina property. I'll be in touch.
He really said that with a straight face.
Oh, it's fucking great. I'm so glad you could come by. You know, with your busy schedule and whatever you do.
It's fine. I believe a person makes time for what they want. So tell me, Ian. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I grew up in Boston. Got my master's at Brown University. Did a couple internships at a few companies and then landed at Davenport.
It's impressive. So what did you study at Brown?
Data science.
Ah, so you enjoy algorithms and advanced analysis.
Wow, you really know your stuff. I can learn a lot from a guy like you.
How do you know that?
Well, you have a quiet confidence, and it's really attractive.
I like your forwardness. You know, not many people would have had the confidence to do what you did back there.
Well, Winston,
All I did was...
Yeah. It's fine. Honestly, I don't mind. Very clever. Mr. Spencer.
What?
Mr. Spencer.
What?
Do you think that you're the first person to make up a fake background and try to start a new life?
What are you talking about?
It's just us. Just tell me why.
Why what?
Come on, Ian. I know about your life. Your real one.
This is getting weird, and you need to go.
Oh, on account of me knowing your truth.
Is this a game? What truth?
You tell me, Mr. Spencer.
It's Skylar. Ian Skylar. Okay?
Bravo! You really commit. I knew you were lying when you told me that Chloe was your assistant. You're both assistants.
Get out, or I will make you.
Listen. And how do you suppose you're going to do that? You're not a fighter. You're a whore who enjoys sleeping with wealthy men. A high-priced whore.
Excuse me?
Don't worry. I've had my share in my day. Oh, and another thing.
Unbelievable.
You did not graduate from an Ivy League college. You dropped out of high school, and you went to Job Corps for a trade.
Okay, so you know my past. What do you want, money?
Oh, Ian. So you were in a room. You're broke. And you thought that you'd have me as a potential investor.
I didn't. I thought you were a nice guy, honest.
Is that why you're sleeping with Chadwick?
He told you?
Oh, he doesn't have to. I know everything that goes on with the Davenports. So tell me, how does he feel inside you?
What makes you think that he's fucking me?
Your type plays docile and submissive. Because it makes your mark think that he's in control when, in reality, you are.
Do you like control?
You couldn't handle me.
I just did. Your dick is big, but I've had bigger.
You're very funny. You know, you actually brightened up what started as a disappointing day.
You never answered my question. So what now?
You'll know when the time is right. Oh, perk up. Look so sad.
Is love, then there has to be a better way. There's no more trust, not sure if things went astray. All the fussing, all the fighting, too much stress from all the lying. My heart's in pieces from all the secrets. And I thought that we were a family. I thought we were a family. All the fussing, all the fighting, too much stress.